Virgo boys, man.
We already did our
If any got
at the beginning.
I noticed when I asked for something, who got my back for real? This nigga sarcastic. You just a fucking. I don't even know what.
Hey, gotta watch that bottom dollar, man. Can't go broke saving money. Remember that.
I mean, come on, he's a manager at Target. They don't make that much.
It must be the accountant.
I bet a manager at Target make like 50 though.
Probably do.
Yeah, I get a part time there.
As a manager,
I got the shirt.
You do.
You got everything. All you missing is the name tag that says "fuck up."
Look, I could have came over here in like my basketball shirts and the shirt like I was in my meeting this morning.
You could have.
I was like, let me be professional. This is a professional.
That's
operation.
professional.
Let me put on some
I don't
pants.
think that's the look we're going for necessarily.
Hey, well, I'm the flyest cat out, bro.
Let me put on some
professional.
pants,
I don't know
man.
if that's the look we're going for real, but you know, whatever.
You remember that question I asked?
How
a long
we gonna
time
be
ago,
going
Johnny?
for my motherfucking look?
I'm triple cup Chris then.
No, not we. Like individually, how you dress. Like we as the podcast. I don't know if that's the look we're going.
This is how I look. Wait till I gotta go back in the office. I'm
I'm gonna be here in express slacks and button ups in a minute, looking like dude from what's the homeboy name who be thrashing out the chicks?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh shit! Let's go. Don't fuck this up. No pressure.
I hate this nigga, man.
That puts all the pressure on you. No pressure.
I'm tired of this motherfucker, man. What up? Welcome to episode 44 of Weird Ones podcast. I go by the name of Keenan. We got Johnny in the building.
What it do?
We got Lindari in the building.
Present.
And we got Double Cup Chris in the building.
Yo.
My dude got like a real radio voice over here.
I turned it on.
Over here like Brian B. Shining. What?
Hey, man. Come on, bro. I'm just trying to run a podcast, man. I'm trying to put in my equal 25% of the podcast. I'm not gonna say I run it because I don't run nothing.
I'll run it.
I don't run nothing.
We equal here.
You on probation.
No.
I know if I don't see a weird ones t-shirt pop up soon. Boom, out of here.
I just put all the t-shirts in the store before we started.
You are in breach of your contract.
And no longer welcome.
You are fired, Lindari.
It gotta be an empty seat though. I gotta go stay in the bathroom.
We're just paying over there or something.
I just come back out like, who got fired?
Come out the bathroom.
Man, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
I'm great.
I'm a little sad, man.
Doing well.
Why you sad?
Oh, man. The JBP, bro.
Man, we gonna get into that. We just personally, other than that, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, all of my frustrations have been expressed. You know, there's nothing to be hidden. There's no need for therapy.
Or 100% transparency.
100% transparency.
The truth, not my truth. The truth.
The truth.
All right.
My karma is beautiful.
That was beautiful, bro.
I see it.
I just want to start the pod off with love. I love you guys. I love everybody equally, 25%.
My aura is immaculate.
Okay. That's how you feel today?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You straight?
I'm good.
It's kind of crazy that we sit here and joke about this.
Yeah, that ain't even funny, man.
like-
It's funny as fuck.
It's hilarious.
Nah, man.
I don't know if
not
it's funny or hilarious, but it's like,
It's crazy.
I feel like it's, I would say
It's
that.
crazy.
It's crazy. It's a bad image.
Can we tell everybody what we're talking about?
Let's go into it. Topic number one. Let's get into
Topic
this
number
thing.
one, Ken. Let's go into it.
Take it away, narrator.
Joe Budden podcast drama. Broke your heart. How you feel about it?
Broke your heart.
All right.
Broke his heart.
All right.
Because this is show, man.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty my shit. So it didn't break my heart, but so I've been listening to the Joe Budden podcast since 2015. The talent that I went to the podcast for is still there. So
Who's that?
Joe Budden.
Okay.
So do you listen to this podcast because he was a rapper? Because according to Maul, people ain't rocking with him just because he was a rapper.
It was because he was a rapper, and I liked his music a lot.
Okay.
And so
That's
I
why
got started.
listening
I
to
got
it.
started listening to podcasts because of actually the first podcast I listened to was Elliot Wilson, Rap Radar, and I was like, I love this hip hop shit. Let me find out the hip hop podcast. I googled it, and Joe Budden popped up, and I've been rocking ever since. This ain't the first people he's fired. So I don't know. I'm okay with it. I didn't have a problem with Ish and Ice.
My dude said, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Now, the whole situation is crazy. I mean, because at the end of the day, we're never going to know the truth. They got their side. He got his side.
I know the truth.
Yeah, I think we know.
What you think?
I feel like, honestly, all right.
Wait,
let me get my.
I feel like we should tell people what happened with the podcast.
All right, go ahead, run it
into
down
it.
real quick.
Go
Run it
into
down,
it.
Lil Derry.
So the Joe Budden podcast is what, 3 people? Joe Budden, Maul,
It's
and
actually
Rory.
4 people. Though.
No,
And
it's
the dude
it's
behind
a-
the mic?
It's a conglomerate.
It's a lot of people, but
Okay.
those are the 4 that talk.
A lot of moving parts.
So the Joe Budden podcast basically is no more because 2 of the co-hosts are saying that they weren't paid right or some shit like that. Then Joe Budden went off, lost his shit, and fired him on the podcast. Shit's done. He's in this corner saying shit. They're in this corner saying shit. Keenan's hurt. He's like the child of the divorced parents.
I'm like, all right, let's be for real though. Like our podcast was like
we were
molded
we were
from this
inspired to
podcast.
start
Yeah.
one because of them.
He
No.
tried to mold us from them.
because he got the chair.
Exactly. I saw shit coming a mile away. I'm like, no.
I didn't buy the Amiri hat, so what are you talking
I
about?
haven't even seen the mirror
I don't
hat.
even know what that is.
It's
I just keep hearing
expensive.
them say
I went to
that, and it's
Amiri.com. Ain't nothing on there less than $1,500.
funny. Okay, I'm not that type of guy. My
Yeah,
bad.
I can't even type that in my computer.
I had to know
Like-
what he was talking about.
It's different for everybody here though. Like you probably didn't listen that much. Me, I've never listened to a podcast other than the Joe Budden
Right.
podcast before I was doing a podcast and like engaging with other podcasts, stuff like that. But before then, that was the only podcast I had ever listened to.
I was like enjoying it by myself. I kind of begged them to listen.
Yeah, I wasn't a podcast dude. And
Yeah.
then I got a corporate job and I was sitting at the desk for 8 hours. I'm like, yo, music and only I hear these same J. Cole songs every day. I gotta do something else. And then I start listening to Joe Budden and I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it even though we had been talking about doing this well before then, like, yo, we should record ourselves and put it out there because it's pretty funny. Once I started listening to that, I was like, yo, that's me and my homeboys.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing. That's me and my peoples right
I wouldn't
there.
snake y'all.
No. Well, now, today, that's not me and my homeboys.
Absolutely not.
After what's came to light,
Yeah,
the essence of the podcast is what we base it off of. We just don't have 2 white
basically,
people.
Yeah, like just hanging out
Wow.
with your homeboys, just sitting there talking. What you say?
we just don't have 2 white people.
I count as 2 white people in one.
Double cup Chris.
But yeah, like, it was,
White power.
yo.
Nigga. My bad. I called him a nigga, man.
I just
Hey, we got a story for that too.
cancel Chris.
We got
Whooped on you.
we got a story that goes beyond that.
Oh, yeah.
That wraps up into
In
that.
public and be like, save me, please.
Be like, nope.
All right, so listen to this. The basic problem with the podcast is Rory and Maul said they're not salaried employees. They get paid a profit percentage of what the show makes.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe Budden was paying these guys. Where Maul said, I got the same check when we did a traveling podcast. They went on the road with it. He said, I got the same check when it was 150 people in the audience or if it was 2,500 people in the
Well,
audience.
it was times 10s on those numbers, but yeah.
No, he said his check was the same. That's what made
No,
him
he
say.
said his checks was the same, but he was like whether it was 1,500 or 2,000.
Oh yeah, something like that. So he said that's why they was like, yo, we've been asking for like to see the books, the accountant for 2 years. And every time we asked, Joe got hostile with us. And then finally it just came to a head, and that's why they stepped away from the podcast.
Okay, I understand that, but in the midst of Rory and Maul's their reaction to it, Rory said he was paying for the accountant out of his pocket. So how are you paying for something you have no access to it? That's the part that I was like, I don't know if we got the whole truth or not.
No, he was paying for
His
yeah,
account.
his own.
He made it sound like he said he was paying for the
No,
account
he
of the
was paying for
podcast.
it.
No,
His account.
they made it clear they all had their own lawyers, their own accountants.
Okay.
Yeah. What
So-
do you think? 'Cause we
So
ain't really
basically,
heard from
where
you
we're
yet.
at is Joe said, "This is my podcast," and I
Which-
was paying
which is
y'all.
true.
Which is true.
At
Which is
the-
true. Which is true.
But we don't know because Maul and Rory said we all have percentages.
No,
They do.
No, they said this is what they said. They had profit percentages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not percentages of the
Ownership.
podcast
Okay.
of ownership.
I thought it was like
they were just because they said like Rory was like, yo, we should talk about this.
70, 15, 15.
Nah.
That's what I was
Rory
taking
was like,
it
we
as.
talking about
No.
this, and he was like, he got crazy upset with me. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, I'm not asking to own it. I just want my fair due.
Yeah. And then everybody else on the show got a raise and they didn't get a raise or whatever they
Nah.
said.
He said everybody got a raise.
Well, so they wouldn't get a raise because they get a profit percentage.
Yeah.
So your raises do better. We'll make more money. You get a higher payout.
But if you're not telling, so this is where. So let me say my view anyway. At first, I was like, you know what, Joe, I'm riding with Joe. Like he owns this. This is his podcast. Y'all are, however you want to look at it, y'all work for Joe.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So if we have an issue, it takes 4 votes to
Our
get it done.
business ain't like they business. Though.
Joe,
our business is our business.
if
I'm a
there's an
better
issue,
attorney.
it takes 1 vote for them.
It takes
Joe's
one vote
vote.
for them, right? But at first I'm around with Joe, like, yo, y'all work for him. Whatever you want to know about money, or if money is an issue, you signed a contract. But then after listening to Maul and Rory's story or side of things, and they're like, but it was a percentage, a profit percentage, and then all they're saying is, yo, we're good with whatever it is. We're good with the situation. We just want to know what the actual numbers are, so we know what we're due.
Right.
Their
I can't-
percentage.
Yeah, like I can't argue that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So it seems like Joe's hiding something.
Right. Well, somebody already made like a $400,000 mistake.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And that's what Rory caught, and they fixed it, right?
Right. They fixed it.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
nah, you can't. Nope. Not,
No, but he said that they never hit him back. That they fixed it.
Even if they fix it though, like if I got a problem getting an accountant from you, and it's been years. They said that they've been trying since 2019, and then you send me over something on the Excel spreadsheet that doesn't count as accounting, and that's got a $400,000 mistake. Nah, now we got a problem. Honestly, I think Rory and Ma are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I would have stopped the show soon as I didn't get the accountant the first time. Since we boys, I'm like, hey, your accountant never sent that stuff over, so. But by like a month later, hey, did you talk to your dude? If I ain't got in a month, then nah, we're gonna put that on pause.
But you got to
Yeah.
think though, you coming on, you coming from nothing.
He wasn't, and
They
Ma
weren't
made-
coming
Ma
from
made that
nothing.
clear. He didn't
Ma
come
did
from
make
nothing.
that clear.
They not
He
coming
said,
from
I might
nothing.
have had more money than you, Joe Budden. I wasn't a
Yeah,
bum
Ma
out
did
here.
make that clear.
You ain't gonna defame my name, Chris.
I like that though, bro.
I like how he stood up.
I never like when I listen to the podcast. Like Maul is always like that cool dude. Like he like never did nothing. He don't do no crazy stuff for real. But I like the way he came out. Like, first of all, you're not gonna say that. You're not gonna act like you picked me up off the street like I was a
Like a
bum.
bum.
Remember who I am was basically what he was saying. Like, don't act like I'm some bum.
Because
out here.
He
I'm
said
some
I was
chump.
doing things I shouldn't have been doing.
Whatever the case, though.
I went and got the bag.
Whatever the
He
case.
said
though.
that y'all came and asked me to be on the podcast
Yeah.
because
He said he thought it was a one and done. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
But then Rory also said he was like, you can check episode 1, the SoundCloud was in my name, my email address.
He did say that, and he said something about Rory on the. I went and listened to the first episode.
It don't
He
matter.
said something about the first. He said something about Rory as being a good friend.
Yeah.
And then on this episode, he was like, "You was never in my mind about bringing you on the podcast." You said his name on the first episode, and then he showed up. I don't know what episode.
Joe said it was like episode 10, and Rory was like, I've been around since episode 1. I was just behind the scenes starting it out.
Yeah. So whatever the case may be, we'll never get
Yeah.
a clear answer
I think the
because
only
they're just gonna clash.
the only answer we really need is Joe Budden owns the podcast. It's his podcast. He bought them onto the podcast as profit sharing partners. So, but Joe Budden says he never denied that they get profit sharing. He just said they're not entitled to see the accounting.
Which
And
I think that's
in my
crazy.
head, if I got profit sharing, how
You're
the hell are you
entitled to
gonna
see the
share
accounting.
profits if I can't see the accounting?
Yeah, because
That's
you gotta,
basically a salary because you can give me $30,000 every year and say here.
yeah, you got to know what the profits are to get the right money. So I understand that.
Yeah, and then so Rory and Maul, like Maul, maybe he's too cool, but he's just playing himself honestly because he's like, yo, that's nasty. I would never take my friends to court. Like, absolutely, you're fucking dead wrong. This man could be cheating you out of millions of dollars and you
Friends
wouldn't know
in when
it.
money
Maul
begins.
that's what he was alluding to. He's like, I'm not that type of dude, bro. I'm not that. I don't want to go to court. I don't want to put the people in our business. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a show with was supposed to be my dude, and if I would like, I feel like Maul's relationship with Joe is like our relationship with each other.
Yeah.
Like they've been through a lot together.
Like
You know
brothers,
what I'm saying?
bro.
Yeah, like they've been through a whole lot together. He like, yo, if you supposed to be my boy, you supposed to be my man's. You can go through listen to the podcast and listen to all the crazy stories they got with each other. Like, yo, we done been through all this stuff together. I expect you to play it straight with me, bro.
Yeah, like it's like Maul and Joe are bros and Rory's the homie,
No.
you know?
Well, because Maul said, I've seen you do some fucked up shit to other people, and I felt like fuck them, they deserved it. But in my mind, if you see him snake somebody else, it's just a matter of time before he try to snake you.
It's true.
You don't think that about your homeboys though.
No.
If y'all were out here doing some real snaky shit like stealing out of people's houses, even though you my homie, I'm like he can't come around here.
Yeah,
I don't
think like that.
I don't think if we was doing that, I don't think one of us would do it to you.
No, if you were out here, so say we were in that like space and you're out here beating people on their contracts, cheating them.
Yeah.
I'm not going into business with you, even if you're my friend. Hell no.
But Joe, I don't think Joe was beating people in their contracts. He was the one always getting beat in the contract.
Well,
you know what I'm
Ma
saying?
was just saying I seen where Joe didn't honor contracts, and he said like I'm not going to honor that contract. So if that was one of y'all and y'all saying I'm not going to honor this contract, I'm not going to honor this contract, I'm never going to go into a contract with you about anything.
I can agree with that.
I got 25%. What's not to honor?
Yeah, that's our business. Like I said,
because we got the
did
business
this
out the way
different, though.
first.
Yeah, we did this different though.
They acted like we friends. So
no, it's not even that though. Like you had to take part of Joe's story for what it's worth though. Like the first episode did not include Rory or Mom.
Yeah,
the first
it didn't.
however episode. So it's literally his podcast. We can agree to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I agree to that.
what all it is I brought my homies on to my thing I'm doing, but I don't blame him for not wanting to give up equity of that.
yeah, because
I wouldn't
Maul
do that.
and Rory said that Joe told him after this contract's up, I'm just going to put y'all on salary, and they said, hell no, we're not going to do that. Which I would not do that because, like Maul said, this podcast really wasn't shit till we helped build it up.
May it be, but I
that's
still
what I'm
own this
saying.
thing. And especially being Joe, he's like, yo, I done brought all these randoms on since y'all was gone, and I ain't skipped a beat.
Numbers didn't change.
He said that. Like I literally seen it. It looks the same. This thing will go on.
It will, but at the same time, like, what you out here cheating your homies for, man?
Well, that's us. That's how we look at it. Like the reason I feel like our business is set up the way it is so we wouldn't do that to each other.
It's trust.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't dare be like, yo, we about to cut so and so out of this.
We've eliminated a fight.
We wouldn't do that.
But I would sue one of y'all in a heartbeat.
I would sue the draws off.
Because I feel like that's business. You know, like, if we was doing some business and something wasn't going right, I would sue you in a heartbeat, and then I'd be like, yo, I'm barbecuing this weekend if y'all coming through. Because in my mind, that's business, and this is the personal part. So I can sue you on the business part and still be like...
You can't expect me to come to the barbecue and not feel a type of way when I see you, though.
Feel a way about what?
But if he
the business?
sue you, though, that means you wronged him in a way.
You wrong, but would you show up to the bar? Would you show up to the barbecue if he sued you?
But I'm not.
It depends on what.
Because you're still gonna be upset that you got sued because you're gonna be like, that's my homie. Why didn't you do that to
me? If
me?
he's suing me like I didn't stole something from him, I'm not showing up to the barbecue.
No, well, because like, look, if I say, yo, this is what it should be, and you say, no, this is what it should be, and we don't agree, how else do we come to agreement? Somebody's got to make that determination. So I'm like, yo, I got to take you to court. It ain't nothing personal, but somebody's got to decide this.
The whole thing about them going through all this and Joe saying they're still friends, I don't see it.
I don't think Joe is still friends with them.
But he's still saying, I love y'all. Hopefully we make this work.
I think that's because he received so much backlash now.
Because the newest episode, he apologized to him.
People are choosing sides.
I think it's sincere though, like, because honestly, like, when you're the boss, man, shit changes. It's like when you working with a bunch of dudes at work and everything's cool and hunky-dory and shit, but then they say, okay, now you in charge and now you the guy that got to make sure that the work's done at the end of the day. So now you the guy that got to go to them and say, hey, quit fucking around and get that done. It changes the dynamics of shit. So I think Joe really feel like, no, I'm still cool with them. They're mad about this business part of it.
But that history still happen between you? How do you get past it?
The problem is the type of business that it is though, and what made that business work. What made that business work was how cool they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what made the podcast like people want to listen. It's just me sitting down talking to my homies, and it's like real life experiences, and we got a million of them, and whatever, you know, that chemistry.
Yeah.
When things turn bad, all of that stuff's out the window at this point. You're like, yo, like Ma said, like I don't even know this guy.
Yeah.
No friends no more.
That's what I'm saying. There's no going back to it.
Ma said that more because the way Joe was talking to him. Like they said, they were trying to work on that accounting shit for 2 years. So it's been a problem for 2 years, and they were still like cool. It was just this thing between us. But like Miles said, when you come at me and tell me this ain't none of my business, like I ain't helped build this up, like I ain't put my sweat and blood and tears in this.
Ma was
now
correct
that's a
for that.
problem.
Ma was correct
Exactly.
for that.
But to me, now you making it personal. It wasn't about business no more at that point. Now you saying to me like this don't matter, like what you contributed don't matter. The business part was I haven't received an accountant. We've been going back and forth 2 years for the accountant. That was the business part. Now the personal part is when you saying now it don't matter to you because this ain't yours. You didn't build this. Now that's personal. We probably can't come back from that. If you wouldn't have did that and it was just the accountant shit, I would be like, you know what? I don't do business with that motherfucker no more. But you know, he my dog, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't mess with him like that. Everybody ain't meant to be fucked with in every way.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, you snaked me on some business. I'm
not cool with you.
It's gonna
no more.
sour the relationship.
gonna
not
flip
cool
your
with you no
barbecue
more.
grill and burn your house
but
down.
Like, it's not like you're dead to me. It's like I don't mess with you on that side no more.
Nah.
But how
can't
could
look
you?
you in
Okay,
your face,
how
bro.
could
I
you?
don't separate
You
the
can't
two.
separate that from that's
Not
that.
from your homeboys.
That's still in
Yeah.
the same vessel. So like when you see that person, those emotions are gonna get drawn up, and it can still it's like this. It's gonna fuck up the relationship.
Not when it's your homeboys. Not like that. Because that'd be like me and you, like, yo, man, I got this deal. We can 10 times our money. Deal pop off, 10 times our money come through, but I come back like, yo, bro, it only went a double. And I keep the rest. I would expect you to be like,
I'm like you a thief.
But I would expect you to be like, I can't mess with you no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you on no business no more. We might not be the
No,
closest of friends
nothing.
after that. That's
Well,
what I'm saying. We
let me
might
tell
not be
you.
the closest of
Let me
friends.
tell you,
Nothing.
as close as we
Nothing.
are, I would be like, that nigga's dead to me.
So, but like in that same example,
As close as we are.
if Chris had a barbecue and we both there, I'm not like, I'm not gonna be here because he here. Oh, I gotta fight. I'm just like, yo, what's
Well,
up?
you
What-
ain't
know,
invited anyway.
I might get lucky. I might get lucky.
But yeah, that's real petty. That's on like some women stuff right
Yeah,
there.
nah, it ain't
Oh.
like that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But like, I would show up there and I would act like you don't exist.
I'm good at that.
See, I'm
yeah,
not.
I don't know.
I don't play those games.
I'm good at that.
That's still kind of
if you
women-y
if you
stuff.
snake me on that level, I'm good. I'm like 100% good, like dead to me.
For me, like this wasn't that he snaked them. It was just that
Yeah.
you're not honoring your part of the contract to give us the accountant. Joe Budden said I was paying you guys more than I should have been paying y'all.
But how do I know?
Exactly. So
That's why I said there's nothing we don't know.
I feel like at one point the whole thing was just, look, bro, give us the accountant. We still cool, but you doing like some grimy type business shit. And then that escalated because 2 years it's gonna escalate. Shit's gonna fester. And now it's like, so you just think we stupid or you think we chumps.
And that was another problem.
And that could be it too.
This happened a
think
long
it was.
time ago.
It was.
They were still going out. They were still kicking it. They were still doing this. They were still doing business together. All the while, you got this resentment in the back of your heart. You know what I'm saying? That's not coming through, and it blew up.
That's why I would have politely served Joe Budden on the air, like mid-podcast. Here you go. You've been served. And we go figure it out at court.
And Maul even said it was like, you know, we was going through this, and I expected you to put everything on pause. And what you did was you brought other people on there, and it was the kind of the one monkey don't stop the show theory.
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, if it meant that much to you, if we having a problem, if Johnny's having a problem, I don't expect us to come get the board and we record at your house if Johnny's having a problem with us.
But so here's the thing. That's that employee-employer mind frame. Joe Budden's the employer. He's thinking, just because my employers are upset, I'm not stopping
But that
the
goes
podcast.
back to still being the friends though, right?
Even if we friends, though, if we all best of friends, but if I own this podcast and y'all had a percentage share and you got mad, we're still doing the podcast.
Yeah, I don't expect them to stop.
Yeah, like, because I'm.
But
when
he
you the
should have
boss,
did
you
it
gotta
by
keep going.
himself. When he filled their chairs.
But when you
That's rough.
but when you
About
say
that.
go to your respective corners, let's cool out for a minute. You making it sound like let's not do nothing for a minute. But then you just bring Ish and Ice. You text him on a Monday. The podcast will come out on Wednesday. It's like what the fuck?
No,
Yeah.
y'all don't do nothing. I'm the boss. I still got to make sure the ship stay afloat.
And I get Joe's side saying like, yo, I can't stop because I'm feeding more than just y'all.
Exactly.
I got that. But it's tough.
What's the but? Like, if you know he can't stop,
I'm just saying it's tough to watch somebody else take your seat when you're supposed to be working through things on something that you built, because the Spotify deal was built off of Joe Budden podcast with Rory and Maul. It wasn't built off just Joe Budden. So the big deal that whatever deal that they got from Spotify was built off of what they had made for free. And they got paid from it, and then it falters, and it's still
Must be
the
nice to get
podcast
paid
with
from
Rory and Mal. You know what I'm saying? You said what?
I said it must be nice to get paid from it.
We gonna get there.
So do you think
3
this,
years is our mental note?
You think the Joe Budden podcast survives?
Yes.
Do you think this even after what was the female podcast? What was it? Let's See or something like that.
The thing is,
See, the thing is, the woman that was on there, Olivia Dope, came out today and did a video
I saw it.
and said she left that podcast basically because Joe Budden sexually harassed her on the air.
He was
And-
being rapey.
And
He was being
I
rapey.
saw it. We
I
didn't
wanna
see the edit
clips,
points.
though. I want to see the edits that she said. That
Yes, because I didn't see that
They
stuff.
got a video on there that shows like when she gave the time, somebody went back and made a video in like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
that's the one I watched. It was like 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
But the edits are still taken out. You can see her saying how she felt at these moments, but me watching it,
It looked like she was playing along.
yeah, like it's a slippery slope because you can't tell. You couldn't tell that she was offending her until she said, "This is uncomfortable." But that was way at the end.
And
So
even when she said that, like she was still kind of like playing along.
you still
professional.
They gave each other hugs, and she was like, "Well, he tried to put his pelvis. You know, he kept trying to get towards me. I couldn't see it. You know, I'm not discrediting.
Oh, man.
I'm not
Blame her for
I'm not
coming
discrediting.
forward, bro.
I'm not. Shut up.
Nah,
I'm not discrediting how she feel, but I'm just like, it's kind of like when it rains,
I
it
feel like
pours.
it could have been one of those situations where she could have been like, just stop.
Yeah,
No
So,
means no.
No
But-
joking around, no laughing, no so and so. Like,
And
yo,
you coulda edited
I don't-
that out.
You can edit it out, like you edited everything else. So like, yo, I ain't really feeling this.
yeah. Be honest, because obviously he cares. Well, he shows attention to women's feelings, and when you're saying all this is going on, voice that. All he was saying, the clips that I saw was like, I talk to everybody else, and I don't talk to you. You know, when there's a problem with you, I don't talk to you. And she took it and they were saying it. Well, she was saying that she took it as he was trying to do her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't know.
No,
I didn't get it from the video that I saw.
She said that Joe Budden said, "I've been wanting to fuck you for so long," or something like that.
But did you see that on the clip?
No.
So I don't know.
So, but she gave you times, and you can tell where the video's been edited clearly, right?
I still want to.
I don't. You still can't tell because I mean the whole video is an edit. It's chopped up, so you don't know.
But you can, like, when you watch it, you can kind of tell where, like, bang to bang. And, like, her time marks are right on. So I'm not saying that he didn't say it or he did say it. I'm saying that's very suspicious. Those time marks are right on.
So you're saying my boy Joe's going down?
I don't think.
he's going down, but I definitely think she's suing him.
You think he's slimy? Well, okay. So what was your opinion on how he was acting?
With Roy and Mal?
No, with Olivia Dope.
But that's been Joe.
Crossed the line.
He
I was
crossed the
about
line.
to say, that's Benjo.
That may have been Joe,
You can
but
listen
that,
to the
that,
show.
that can't be Joe, the owner, the boss.
But you can listen to Joe and tell that. I
It
mean,
don't
you listen
matter.
to the
That's what I'm
show and
saying.
tell
It
that
It don't
Joe.
matter what you listen to.
you
When
went
you're the
into-
boss, you can't do certain shit no more.
Not
You
that
went
it's
into-
all right.
You
but I'm
went
just
into
saying.
business. You went into business knowing who he was, having background of what he's done.
That does not matter, man. Like,
He's okay. I get he's the owner of this network, but he's still a personality, and he still has to keep up his character
then
when
you
he's
be a
behind
person.
the mic.
Look,
I
you can be a personality, you can be whoever you want, but when you become the employer and you got an employee, it's certain shit you can't do and say. And that's as
man.
simple as that.
I don't think he quit porn out here, bro.
I think he tried.
I mean,
though.
again,
That means you give your boss fellatio.
Yeah. So the fact that he even said that was way far across the line, and like that's what's going to get him.
All right.
Like that'd be like a teacher just doing that to some college kid and saying that's just my personality. Like no, like once you in a position of power over somebody, it's certain shit you can't do, or else your ass find yourself in court. She laid it out, said he was
I think
rapey.
he's gonna be fine.
You
This
think
will
Kevin
probably
Hart
be
was
one
right?
of
So
those-
Kevin Hart was correct then.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit leader.
Yeah, he's not a good leader.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like you can't thrash. That's even back to my point. Like you can't thrash your homeboys out, supposed homeboys
And-
out,
yeah.
and then think like it's gonna be all good afterwards.
The thing that I thought was kind of nasty was you do this on air behind the paywall.
bro. I don't even get me started.
That's
I
true,
wanted to
yeah.
go find Joe Budden about that paywall.
You do it
Boy,
behind the paywall,
I
bro.
wanted to go find this boy. And
I
punch
think
him in
it's
his
just
mouth.
bad that you do it. Like I could understand if he's mad and say he was talking to like his wife and somebody eavesdropped or some shit, that's one thing. But he did it on the podcast. Then you got the dudes in the background. Yup.
That was his manager
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Parks.
Ian.
So
And
like
Parks.
it's one thing
Yeah,
if I was
it's
like,
Mr.
you know what,
Schwartzman.
Johnny pissed me off, blah, blah, blah. But if this is really my dude, I ain't gonna let somebody else sitting over here talk shit too. I'm like, well, hold on, man. Let me. I got enough for both of us.
But they was all mad about the situation. So I mean, Parks was expressing himself too. So was Ian. So after listening to that, you like shit.
But
fuck Rory and Mal.
they were
Hold on.
talking like they were privy to this shit. Like
They were.
I don't know if Parks and the other guy back there have a profit percentage that Rory and Maul have. Otherwise, they'd be like, I
Ian
want
is
that
like the
accountant
business
too.
manager, and Parks is another part of the business. So yeah,
Well, whatever it is,
they see what's going on because they're all this conglomerate.
But Parks wasn't expressing himself like he should because Parks was just like, "Hey, you signed my checks. I'm here."
No, but
Parks was more on the line,
was
like-
talking. He wasn't.
Parks was more on the line like I'm getting paid fine.
He
I
was.
have no issue with the money that
which
I'm
is
getting.
which is cool.
I'm good.
But
I
he
kind of
was still-
understand his stand. Like, hey, you my boss. Cool. I'm here for work. You sign my checks.
But this is the thing about Parks though. Like he's able to tell Joe that Joe is doing slimy stuff.
Yeah.
And he's able to tell Joe like when he's went too far because he's done that in all these episodes. He's like, you were a little
Yeah.
too spicy here, or you was this and that. I just don't know if it was enough. Like at some point, or I don't know the relationship between Parks and Rory and Maul. I guess I can say because if they was tight, he would have stood up a little bit more. Like, bro, you can't talk about the homies like that.
But Parks
Well,
been there since the beginning.
Parks
though.
was watching.
He's been the engineer since the beginning.
Not since the beginning, but he was watching what was going on. Like when they was having these arguments at Parks' house, Parks was seeing these arguments. So if Parks is seeing this, he's going to develop an opinion based off of what he's seen. You know what I'm
Choose
saying?
who you ride with, I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck that. Don't stop talking about my money first off. That's my whole like. So the whole thing is about some money, right?
Yeah.
So that's between Joe Budden, Rory, and Maul. So whoever Parks, manager, all that shit, don't matter. I don't care
But
who
Parks
you
is a
are.
part of the podcast too.
I don't care. You could be God sitting behind that camera. You ain't in on this contract, so don't speak on it.
He kind of is.
He's not. He has nothing to do with their contract.
He went on. You don't know that?
You think Parks has something to do with their contract? You think his name's written in their contract? Oh, Parks going to approve this profit sharing? Hell no.
Just final thoughts on this topic.
All right, so to put a ball on this Joe Budden podcast, then let me ask you this. Do you think it's good to mix friends with business?
The way we did business, yeah.
I got the same. I think the only way you can mix friends with business is if you lay out the business from jump.
From the jump. Like when we get, if somebody pays us $1 million, we know what we get.
And it's not
There's
like
no
that's
question.
how it's. I feel like it's hard to jump in once the train's already rolling. Like if you late to the party, you might have to catch another
a good
train.
point.
You know what I'm saying? But
Or-
if it's the business that you're gonna be in, build it from the dirt together, keep it moving.
If you're gonna jump on late, deal the cards that you were dealt. You know, ride with that. I mean, that was you that you jumped on late.
But they jumped on late. But when they jumped on,
It
shit
elevated.
went up.
Yep, you're right.
So
That's not my fault though.
That's true.
right because
I
it was
mean,
still
like,
it was
it's
still mine. It was
it's
still
my
mine.
business. It's
So-
still my
so-
business.
Here's
I'm
what I'll
like, that'd
say.
be like me starting like an engineering tech business. I ain't getting no business, and I hire y'all, and then all of a sudden it just pop off. I'm not gonna give you percentages of my company now.
See, I would
Now
ask
my
for a
company-
percentage before you hire me. That's all. That's why I feel like
That's
they
what I'm
fucked
saying.
up.
You got to
But
get the
then-
business straight in the beginning.
You might not get hired.
But if you
Don't
ask
matter.
me for
That's
that,
cool.
if you ask me for that at the beginning, I'm gonna say no.
Exactly. Do I know? But if I'm asking for that, it's because I know what I bring to the table. So if he say no, I'm like, cool, I can go somewhere else.
And I'm gonna be like, that's cool.
yeah.
So I mean, ain't no
Appreciate it.
harm, no foul.
Yeah.
It's true.
But personally, I probably wouldn't do it.
You feel me though?
But what I'll say is he's done it before. So you know that if he has a problem with something, he's gonna react.
But when it comes down to your boys, especially him and Maul,
Marissa was his homegirl too. She lived with him just like Maul did.
I
And
think
she
y'all
got
putting
fi-
too much on his friendship.
And she got fired through it. I'm not. What I'm saying is, he'll do it when he needs to, when he feels the need to. He fired
But he
Marissa
already
just
said
like he
how that
fired
worked,
Rory
though.
and Maul.
I don't have nothing against. He said how that works though. I
well,
don't got nothing
yeah,
against. He
but-
looks at each other. He looks at everybody and be like, "Are they worth the percentage that they get?" And if it's a no, you up out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't got no issue with
He
that.
fired Marissa the same way he fired Rory and Maul on air. This ain't the first time he's done it.
He's a flawed character, man.
He is. I wouldn't fuck with him.
Virgo.
He is. Like I said, I normally ride with Joe in these situations, but this one, I think I'm going the other way.
It's
tough,
snake in the
man.
grass.
It's tough. It's tough.
I think
to
I'm
see.
going the other way because I couldn't me personally, I don't snake my friends. Like, huh?
No, go ahead.
I guess allegedly,
I'll
because
jump
we don't
in.
know if he snaked them yet, because there's been no accounting.
No matter what, I try
I'm
to
still
keep,
asking for the accountant today.
Yeah.
What we get first?
no matter
The accountant from Joe Budden or Trump's taxes?
Shit.
no matter what though.
Stop the count.
No matter what, I don't snake my friends. So, or I don't even try to appear like I don't even want it to be an appearance that I would snake my friends. So, I cannot roll with Joe in this situation because to me it appears that even if like they said, he's not the accountant. It's not like he's doing whatever. It's whoever he's hired to do this, right?
Nah, he the accountant, bro. Like,
He's
you
not
pay
the
somebody.
accountant. He hires an accountant.
If
But
you
you
pay
have
an
the- you
accountant
have
and
the
I ask for
access to get it.
accountant, I need that from you. I
got
don't
the
care who you
access
get
to
it
get
from,
it.
but I
Whatever
need
the
it from
case,
you.
though, I would never snake my homeboys. Is how I feel.
Allegedly.
Sure. Hey, I went out there though. I've been on that ledge before, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. I'm good.
Holla at us at episode 150, and we'll see where we at 150.
All right, so I think we all done with that. Let's move on to
All
the
I'm gonna
next
say,
topic.
everybody keep it transparent. Keep
And I
everything
love
on
you,
the-
man.
Keep everything on the table. Let's talk it out. Let's fight. Whatever.
But we don't. Okay,
I bought the
So-
contract
so
in my backpack
I
in case
have it
anybody
over
had
there
questions.
in my front.
I got
in
it.
my,
I got it everywhere in my pocket,
in my
bro.
top drawer. It is right there. It is literally right there. But I'm saying though, we don't move like that. Though.
I don't know. Like, that fucking chair was a problem.
That is true. For you. For me, I didn't care about the chair.
But luckily, we had mechanisms in place.
So all of y'all watching on YouTube, let's
Look at my
Keenan's
man's chair. What y'all think about my man's chair?
I almost broke this podcast.
Like I
apart.
say, my karma is beautiful.
And my back is nice, right?
Hey, I got good flow. Everything's great. And I love you, Lindari, for pushing the button.
That was our first quarrel.
Not
We
really.
don't trip like
I'm
that.
just
though.
saying.
I had let it go.
Now,
Honestly.
I honestly like.
But
and
you
we-
got it though. You let it go, but you got the chair.
I think the
let's talk
drink was
about this,
before the
though.
chair.
Let's talk about this though. Like
We're
we
not
was-
gonna make the podcast about the chair.
We might no. We're not gonna make the podcast about this chair. But like, just imagine, like, say this podcast, somebody offer us a milli deal.
A milli.
What about
Like,
sign?
do we change? Do we change up?
Nah,
I
I'm
don't think
stealing
I
from
changed
y'all,
up.
bro. I'll be honest.
Hold on, be real.
I might wear a little Coogee or something.
I don't think I changed up,
Honestly,
bro.
right now, the only one that's sus is Lindari.
That's facts, bro.
Wait, like I'm gonna
This
steal the
nigga
money?
already
Hold
don't
on,
wear
man.
no
Y'all
socks
not,
with
look,
his shoes,
look, y'all
bro.
not gonna jump on my boy like
Wait,
that.
I'm
I got you. I got
So
you.
it's like I'm gonna steal the money?
This nigga already don't wear no socks with his
No,
shoes.
hey,
You
because
can't trust this
look,
dude.
because when we started, you was like, I got like 30%, and y'all got something else. You know what I'm saying? So you already trying
Hey.
to snake us out the gate.
But I gave y'all a copy of the contract. Read your contract.
Man, I'm like, man, I don't know.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? He knows all this lawyer jargon. I done see him draw up legal documents. He could have bamboozled
the
us.
real is though, for real. Like, we started this podcast because we homeboys, we love each other. I think.
I love you guys.
Love you too.
you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'm gonna say $1 billion though.
Hey, hold on.
I'm snaking
Lindari,
y'all.
Hey.
I love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
Hold on.
Oh,
That's what
Johnny,
I'm
I
saying.
love you, bro.
Yeah, love
I'm
you,
transparent,
bro.
bro.
I just said that.
Chris,
I just
I love
said
you,
that,
bro.
bro.
I love
You're
you,
getting
bro.
real
Lindari say-
emotional out here.
On record, make sure Lindari say
He
he
said
loves
it. I
us.
heard him say
Okay.
it already.
Come on.
Say it.
he told me, so I don't know about
Come
y'all.
on. Say it. Right now, on air. I
Nah,
love you,
but for
Chris.
real,
I don't do
for real.
a
I feel like the four of us, like for real, like legitimately had love for each other to where we will all want to see each other win no matter what.
Always.
I don't care whether it's
Yeah.
the 9 to 5. I want to see you do your thing or whatever the case. I don't. You versus baby mama. I want to see you.
One
win.
day.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
Undefeated.
You know what I'm
Whatever
saying?
your quarrel is, I want to see
we
you
got
come out
going
of
on.
it.
Yeah, whatever we got going on. Like honestly want to see my boys win.
Not the good baby mama.
Nah, the other one.
Shout out.
But like that's how I roll. And like for me, it's like that. Like I told y'all, like I chose my trash man based on
Hey,
situations.
solid
you know
dude
what
right
I'm
there.
saying? You know
Solid
what I'm
dude.
saying?
Say what?
So out here, you gotta choose your trash company.
Say no more.
fam.
Say no
Yeah,
more.
I was like, I'm
Say
not
less,
choosing
say
that
less.
trash
He said he
company.
ain't doing
I
that
don't
for
care
Bob.
if they own it.
Say no
whatever,
more.
They don't
I
own
got
it.
it.
Said it.
I
He
would
said the
not.
name.
Yeah, he said the name.
Oh.
I would
I
not
said the
choose
name of the
them.
trash company.
Oh, say less.
I would not choose that trash company because they funky with my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You know,
That's
So-
Solid
what's up.
dude right there. I'm
know
like,
what I'm
get some
saying?
trash. Okay.
Hey, because I'm like that same dude to where it's like, it's a meme out. I was just telling wifey about that last night. Like, it's a meme out. Like, yo, if my homeboy sell T-shirts, that's where I buy my T-shirts from. If my homeboy sell hamburgers, that's where I buy my hamburgers from. I'm like that guy.
And you not
I'm trying to, but Nick ain't cooking.
Facts, bro. I can't get a plate.
We was talking in the group chat. He was like, LeBron, tell him how fired it is. And I'm like, nigga, just make something.
Yeah, I told him on the game the other day. Like, I've been trying to get a plate, man. What's up?
Man.
And you're not gonna ask for a deal. Pay full
Nah,
price.
Just like my, hey, for real though, just
Pay
like my,
full price.
like my yard. You know what I'm saying? I have a family member who has his yard service.
Does he know
Yo,
you got
you-
shrooms in the yard?
He got to come back.
He
and
don't
get
be
that
detaching,
figured out. He got to come back and get that together. But that ain't the point right now.
I'm
But,
sorry,
like,
man.
It's like,
They
yo,
gonna know
I
it's
got
your
a family
yard.
member that do yard work. That's who's gonna do my yard.
Yeah.
And when he got here, he was doing my yard at the old place. I had him do some stuff. And when he shows up, I'm like, yo, I don't want no family
Hey,
discount. I'm
Watch
gonna pay
this.
you.
Watch this.
I'm gonna pay you what you would charge somebody else.
So if I start cutting hair, you got me?
Nah, I ain't
See?
got you, bro. Well, that's because me and
That's
my barber
sacrilegious for a
already
black
go
man,
back,
though. Like,
fam.
you can't just
So-
be chair hopping.
Yeah,
just saying.
and me and my barber go back to Yay Hop from a grass
Hey,
hopper, bro.
Couldn't you mess up his hair?
Phil is my dude, man. We peoples. We
You just met Phil a month ago.
Nigga got 2 haircuts in my barber. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Diamond. What's it, Diamond Cut?
They still asking what you want.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Jeremy
Diamond
though.
Cuts.
Jeremy's my dude,
Jeremy
bro.
too, man.
Jeremy's
That's
my
my
dude.
guy.
Man.
So Jeremy's your barber, but you
Yeah.
shouting out Phil.
Nah, shout out to Jeremy, man.
He don't know, bro. He don't know.
I'm
dude.
so
He's
confused.
like, they all look alike.
Nah, Jeremy's Mexican, bro.
Oh, take it back.
But Jeremy's cool, man. That's my guy, man. If y'all ever in town, man, check out Diamond Cuts. Phil, Jeremy, look them up, man. They dope. Check them out.
It's in the hood, not the rap hood, the hood.
I've dropped Johnny.
I got
out
a
there
funny
before.
story about that too, man. I'll tell you that.
I did
off
a shutdown
air,
there
bro.
not too long ago.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right, let's move on and talk about
Man,
this
we
second
got so
topic,
much stuff
man.
to talk about.
Yeah. Well, our second topic is pillow talking. And, you know, basically, what is pillow talking and is pillow talking ever allowed? My point
What's your
point
opinion
was,
from the single person?
Explain what pillow talking is, because my
Yeah,
wife
all
looked
of
at the
that.
show notes. She
So-
was like, what is pillow talking?
You hold on. You leaking information to your wife?
yeah, bro. Like,
The
did you
show
not read the
notes?
contract?
Y'all kidding me right
You in breach, homie.
Man,
You are in
Hey.
breach of your contract. You are no longer welcome
Hey.
back. You are
probation.
now? Y'all not gonna
fired.
defamate my character. I'm a real nigga. I come over here. I don't bother nobody. I'm good to y'all. I edit this motherfucker, man.
hey, that
No.
was classified, man.
Love you guys.
So for me, pillow talking is
Public
when,
information. Tomorrow.
you know, a dude's telling a woman every.
My bad.
What?
It was funny, man. My dude was talking.
The topics are public information tomorrow.
That's
Say
true.
that again?
The topics are public information tomorrow.
They wasn't when you told her, though.
No,
She's
Yeah,
gonna see it.
so that was breach of
So I was
contract.
pillow talking to pillow talk.
You were
Hey,
already.
look, so look, that's
And
my
y'all probably
point.
wasn't even on no pillows.
So I'm researching.
I don't think married people can pillow talk.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel
what I was
like
gonna say.
I feel like if you marry, everything's got to be between y'all. So there's no such thing.
But
It depends.
yeah, because you can't be out here like talking on the pillow like, man, Keenan grimy, man. I don't know. I don't like that dude.
I feel like you said this before.
Nah.
He kind of got that swag.
That's
to him,
an
like you
example.
said that before.
It was a quick one though.
Yeah, like why I come up so fast? You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
I always got swag.
Oh, okay. My
I'm gonna
bad.
be transparent.
I got
and
swag in the
I'm
bag.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be transparent
I
right
just
now.
feel like
You think there can be a such thing as pillow talking amongst married people?
If it's real, yeah, you need to tell everything.
Those
obviously,
words
to your,
lay on the pillow,
to your
bro.
spouse. But when you gossiping, like if you telling stuff,
What's the difference between gossip and pillow talk?
as if I'm talking about you, but then today I'm here with you. Oh, Keenan, you my dog.
Okay. So what's pillow
You know.
talk?
Pillow talk is telling
Pillow talk is if I go home and be like, Lindari had a shitty ass on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have said that. I should just let that slide.
this is the thing though. This is the thing with the question. Like, even as a married person, you can say like pillow talk. It's no such thing as pillow talking, but it's still, even as a married person, it's still a such thing as bro code.
So that's different. So okay, let me
You
say
know
this,
what I'm
right?
saying?
So pillow talking, like for me as a single man, if I'm over here doing something and say you and Mike upstairs arguing about something, if I go home and it's just some random chick in the room at night and I'm like, yeah, my dude Johnny was arguing with his wife about this and that, I feel like that's pillow talking. I ain't got shit to do with her. You know, I shouldn't, be
that's different,
speaking on
though.
your house or somebody else. Now, if you come to my house for my son's birthday party and shit crack off, and then you and Monica talk about it, you know what I'm saying? You and Monica talk about it at home, or say Monica wasn't there, and you went home and told her all about it. It's not really pillow talking because you and Monica are married. I don't expect y'all to have secrets
that's not the
between
type
y'all.
of that's.
As long as it's facts and
This
it's
is the
conversation,
thing,
it's
though.
cool.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, when I think of pillow talking, I'm thinking like the stuff that ain't nobody supposed to know, or like you really trust me with this stuff, and then I go back and be like, "Yo, babe."
Well, yeah. So, like, if I tell
You know
you
what I mean?
something like
I got the
confidential, you know what I'm saying, and you go back and tell her, then I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I understand there's no secrets, but I said confidential.
Yeah, that's what
motherfucker.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree. Like, I don't agree. I don't think it's a such thing as pillow talk as we meant when I'm married. Like, if things happen or situations happen, whatever, I can talk about it with my wife. But it's still a such thing as bro code.
Yeah,
so
bro code's
certain
different.
things you do. Not saying you do things,
So
but
if
like
Darius
if you,
sharts himself, I can't tell my wife.
you can do what you.
Yeah,
you
I
can
would
do what
expect
you
you could,
please.
because that's a fact.
I would
That's
tell
funny.
her that
That's
probably.
funny.
I would
probably
expect
tell her that.
anything I tell you or anything you see me do that you would tell your wife unless it violates bro code.
So if Johnny,
Yeah,
so
but
if
it's gotta
Chris
be a
came to
such
you
thing
was
as
like
bro
this
code,
burning,
though.
you can't tell your wife, right?
no, that would violate
That would
bro
definitely
code for
violate
sure.
bro code.
You got creative imagination.
Nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a I'm not even gonna say it's a fine line. It's a line.
What if we
It's
found
some
out?
things
What if we found out Johnny had a third nipple? You telling somebody?
I would show you, bro. I'm like all on YouTube, like check
What
me
is that?
out,
Oh,
you know
where
what
the
I mean?
chick had 3 titties?
Total Recall.
Dude, Johnny out here looking like Total Recall, man.
I would show you, fam. I'm like on the camera, like check me out, bro. This stuff's crazy.
Would you pierce?
Huh? What you piercing? Nah, bro. Hey,
No, but look.
hey, hey, you don't joke about that. That stuff crazy.
But look, if I went to Harvey's for brunch and I saw like one of y'all sitting down with like a 9,
Hey,
and I'm like, oh,
not
okay.
me.
See,
Black
now
men
with a
don't
what?
cheat.
With a 9.
Oh, like cheating?
Black men
Yeah,
don't cheat.
you know,
Oh, black-
not cheating because black men don't cheat, but you know,
About white men.
just doing it Derrick Jackson. But look, if I saw that, I'm gonna walk by, just get it, you know.
He gonna
And I'm never gonna
transparently
speak
whoop
about
my
it again.
ass.
Just a 9?
I mean, they all can't be 10s,
I
bro.
can't even ask you what just popped in my head right there because that is so across the line.
But I'm saying like
we
that
get
would be
crazy
bro
down
code.
here tonight. Clearly,
Any point?
Nah, I didn't say it.
We can.
Nah, I'm good. I respect this man enough to not say that.
Him? Or him?
Bro, what can he say to get me in trouble?
I don't know. He
Right.
can tell your mama what you've been out here doing.
My mama know
don't
about
care.
me.
Your mama know about you.
Yeah,
She
she
know
know.
about you. That's why you ain't the favorite son.
Dude. So the other one works.
Not now. You dry snitching.
now you pillow talking on
Nigga out here trying to set the record straight. Nigga said, "Who's the rumors?"
But nah, like I say, it's a line, and for me personally, like I try to keep things a bean with the missus, like 100%.
So he snitching.
Depending on
He snitching?
Nah, but it's
Sound like.
things. But it be. I'm not telling her like bro code stuff. It's
you-
bro code stuff that I'm just not gonna tell her.
So if I bag a 9, you're not like, yo, Lindari bagged a 9.
Nah.
She was,
Did you
Bro,
tell her?
it's
Did
all
you?
kind of stuff Lindari did that she don't know about. I
Did you
just be
tell
like,
her
hey.
who spilled the carpet? Who spilled the juice on the carpet?
Nah, I showed her the video. Matter of fact,
Ooh, and what did she deduct from that?
nothing.
Yeah.
So I think pillow talking, it's more like a random thing. When you just telling random people shit that you shouldn't be telling them. And you only
I
telling
can
them
agree with that.
because you laying down with them.
So like transparency moment here. Has anybody
Oh,
in
man.
here ever pillow talked?
No.
Oh,
Never
No, like down here just spilling the beans to a random? No.
to a random. Like explain random.
So in my head, when I hear pillow talking, it's like guy A, right? He has a girlfriend, right? Maybe he don't have a girlfriend, but he talks to this girl over here, girl A. They not serious, but he goes over there, lay down, do their thing. He get feeling comfortable, and now he's saying shit about this over here and this over here. He talking all out of school shit he shouldn't be saying. Then he go over here to this other random girl, don't know her from a can of paint, and he talking over there too. And next thing you know, one of these girls is calling the fucking tips hotline on somebody. That's pillow talking, bro.
All right, touche. I don't know. I feel like I could say I've probably been guilty of it, but not.
Oh, I know you have.
I see it in his eyes, bro.
Wow.
I know you have.
You've heard me do this?
You actually text me when you was talking about me.
I have done that.
Yeah.
I remember that too. Hey,
The
man,
name of this episode is Transparency.
Hey, I was
When
just
keeping it
trying,
real goes wrong.
Nah, hey, look, I was just trying to mosey myself into something.
I knew what you was doing. Hey, I knew what you was doing, but I didn't like how you was doing it.
You know what? You right, my brother.
He used it as leverage.
He probably did.
It was just a joke. It wasn't leverage.
It was a
just
joke.
It was just to get the laughing started.
But
But the laughing get started,
It laughed them balls off.
Yeah, so once you get them laughing,
that little
you
hip
out
swing.
here,
Hey,
yeah,
we was
you
playing Call of Duty on Xbox. I look at my phone like, oh, this.
My nigga, I remember it too. My nigga was like,
Really, nigga?
you text me. Oh, damn, my bad.
Hey, was you like only couches are made to pull out?
Ah, man, the things I've done in my days, bro. God, no.
Wait, what did you just say?
Only couches are made to pull out. I
I
didn't
don't
want to
even
say
know which
cricket,
one it
bro.
is, man. I can't even do it because I don't know which one it is. I just know what number 2 is, man. I planted that one in my head.
All right, how much time we got? Where we at?
We got 59 minutes.
59 minutes.
38 seconds to get through
We
this.
probably
thing.
got to cut out like 10, though, so.
All right, we're going to cut some shit short.
No, like 59 minutes is all we got left.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll skip one.
Tell a friend, tell a friend. No.
Right. We was working with a 64, now we're working with an 8.
All right, so our last topic here is going to be a topic that was sent to us. He just pulled real hard.
He pulled real hard.
Come on, man. Y'all fucking it up.
We ain't got time to fuck around tonight.
Nah, we on the schedule. We've been professional now. We on YouTube now.
Fuck, I forgot all about YouTube. I'm over here giggling and shit.
Business professional.
Look at Sarah like, yes, you are.
So
Shout out,
let's-
SI.
Shout out Sweet Feet.
Sweet feet behind the camera. So our last topic was sent in by one of our listeners, Gunner05.
Okay.
You know that?
Okay, shout out Gunner
Yeah,
05.
shout out Gunner.
I called
That
him
is
the other
like
day.
a terrible. That is like the probably
'Cause
the
he ain't a
least,
shooter, though. That's the
probably the
thing.
least known name of this man.
Yeah.
Nobody knows Gunner 05
Yeah.
except for probably 7 people.
I actually called him yesterday to talk about the show.
I ain't going to say his government name.
I actually called, and I was like, all right, Gunner, I'll talk to you later. All he could do was laugh because I heard him playing Call of Duty. And I was laughing when I said it.
Dying. Probably dying.
So we can say Willow.
God damn.
Willow 05. That's the other. More people probably know him as Willow 05 than Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, call him what you want, but he sent this topic in. This was something that happened down in the great
This is
state
a
of
people's
Florida.
choice right here. This
People's
is like our
choice,
first
yeah.
people's choice right here.
That's what we working on too, the people's choice. So don't forget that. Tell a friend, shit like that.
Please tell a friend.
We don't think y'all telling friends out
I
here. To be
don't.
quite
But
honest.
yeah, let's get on that. But this happened down in Florida. A Dunkin' Donuts manager is charged after fatally punching a 77-year-old man that called him a racial slur and killing the guy. The 77-year-old guy came through the drive-thru to get some donuts, coffee, whatever. Says he's a regular customer, comes there like weekly, daily, whatever. He wasn't happy with the service, so he started arguing with the people in the drive-thru. They told him he needed to leave the premises, and he parked his car, came on inside, just like white privilege do, and he started talking shit. So he called the manager, whose name is Corey Pujols. He called him a racial slur, and just like what somebody say, he said, say it again. And the 77-year-old guy said it again,
So
and he punched him in the face. Guy fell down, cracked his skull, all this stuff. But the 77-year-old guy ended up dying for this. Corey Pujols was arrested. Now he's facing 30 years in jail.
So when I when I first read this, everybody knows it ain't got no sense. So when I'm imagining this, I'm imagining this to be the strongest punch in the world.
Nah.
So
He's
when
77.
77, bro.
but that was before I found out he was 77. So when I first heard it, I imagined Popeye squeezing that can of spinach, him rolling it up and boop right in the head, he dies. I didn't know he hit the table. I didn't know he hit the head on the table and all that shit.
I mean, that shit broke his fall.
Yeah, I didn't know
It's
about
like
all
a
that shit.
double-edged sword, though. Like, oh man,
They was both wrong.
watch your mouth, fam.
He can't watch nothing.
I'm just saying, in 2021,
Wow.
we not playing with that. Like, watch your mouth. And this sounds like he might even have been Hispanic. Watch your mouth.
Who was Hispanic?
Corey Pujols.
You
No,
judge
he
much?
was black.
He was a black dude?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was.
I looked at the picture. He was black.
Yeah, he looked black in the picture.
I'm like,
Why'd you think he was Spanish, Johnny?
Well, I see Pujols,
Pujols is,
and I
you
think
know.
of Albert Pujols, and I just kind of ran those.
I
two
thought the
together.
same thing, but I wasn't gonna say it out loud.
Whatever the case,
I'm not a racist. I have a
I'm just
Mexican
saying,
friend.
Whatever the case, you're like, watch your
than that.
mouth, man.
True. I got a Mexican son.
I have a
You
black
did have a
friend.
Mexican
Hey,
son.
there's no way this guy could be racist.
Oh,
you
I
know
just thought
what? You
about that.
are racist.
Why?
Because you ain't made nothing with your own kind.
Give me a week. Been working on something.
You went everywhere else with your own people, man.
But
you
yeah.
do not have a ticket to Wakanda.
And that's just now. It sucks that the man died, and this man is now looking at 30 years. But watch your mouth, man. We not playing with that. You can't call us out of our name and think that it's gonna be okay or the outcome is not gonna be different than
doing
what
the
it
same
is
thing?
every time. It's not.
You doing
Okay,
the same thing?
hold on.
Oh yeah.
With the,
You punching a 77-year-old?
I don't
That's
know
what I was
how old
gonna
you
ask
are.
y'all.
I mean, 77, you know, he looking.
77 can get this work. You better have that grown man strength still
So
kicking.
if he's not attempting to attack you,
Nah,
you're still
bro.
gonna knock him senseless.
So
can't talk
you're
crazy,
telling
bro.
me you're gonna punch Harry Harvey in the forehead?
Dead
Harry
in
Harvey
his
was
face.
55, but he was a scrapper.
He was 55.
He was.
All right,
He
how
couldn't
old was
have been
Harry
55.
Harvey?
Man, look
No, Harry Harvey
Nah,
survived
Harry
in the
Harvey
wilderness, and
was
he
a
will
lot
get
older
Johnny.
than that.
Yeah.
He was like in his 60s or 70s.
Harry
You
Harvey
think
an
you can
old
take
man
Harry
strength.
Harvey?
I don't know, but if he
Nah.
called me out my name, like
Walk
he gonna
away.
find out.
What if he did it? Y'all still
Same
boys?
thing.
Y'all still
Nah,
boys?
he can't do that.
You can pack him out and y'all
There's
stay
certain
cool.
things you just can't do.
You got some. I ain't 77. You got something coming for you, bro.
That's cool.
police.
We got That's cool. Look, and that's the thing. That's the other side of the coin for me. Like, if you bad enough to talk that stuff, then like, let's do it then. And then whatever the outcome is, like, we both go our own separate ways. Don't be like, oh nah, he assaulted me. I'm calling the police. Like, nah, you said what was on your mind. I responded. Whatever the case is, you might get me. You
true.
might get me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call the folks on you either. I'm gonna go away. But if the outcome is the other way, I'm gonna need you to understand that like your actions had part to do with this too. It wasn't like I just walked up to you, some random person, and punched you in your mouth. Nah, like you was talking crazy. Period. At the end of the day, I sound like Ma. At the end of the day, it's about respect, bro. You gonna respect me, man.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying.
I'm punching a 77-year-old.
I don't know you 77, but you acting out of line. It
I'm
don't
sure
matter.
he looked every bit of it.
I was
probably.
about to say, a Caucasian 77-year-old man, they
Bro, a Caucasian 77-year-old man probably look like the same as a 40-year-old 77.
I don't
40-year-old
know about
Caucasian
that.
man.
Nah, they age.
I don't
They
know
age pretty. Yeah, you put the music on next time.
That's why I
call
heard
me
her say,
back.
no,
Call
no.
me back when you turn 40 and I can tell you if you look like you're 77.
Talking to the mic.
Look, like,
Talking to your mic, bro. What are you doing? Talking to your mic, man.
Hey, that was something that needed to be said off. Of.
Look, if this guy's like 20s, 30s, look like he's in his 40s,
Nah.
maybe we're going to have a
Nope.
little tussle. But, I mean, the AARP guy, I don't know if I'm just
Nope.
swinging on him.
I've
Nah.
never seen either one of y'all ball up your fists.
It don't matter.
I don't put myself in this position, so that's why you ain't going to
Nah,
see
that's
it.
true. You right.
I've never seen y'all ball up your fists. So
right.
I don't see you doing. I don't not calling you soft, but I just see
Sound like
you
he calling you soft.
walking away
Whatever the case,
more than
I'm
anything.
not
Yeah,
walking
that's-
away from that.
That's what I was gonna say.
I see you walking away more than anything.
Not that Johnny's soft. I thought he was just gonna be like, man,
Johnny
whatever,
done
I don't
talk shit to
care.
the
Nah.
police before.
Get
Johnny
outta
don't
here,
care.
bro.
And that's my thing, though.
Well, what, I
Like,
mean, but
I'm
if
not
it's
gonna
somebody
I don't
my
care.
age.
I don't care who it is. I don't
Yeah.
care how old you are. You're not gonna disrespect me, bro.
So, like, he out there with a goddamn walker.
All right, I might
Look like he
if
close
he got
to
a
death.
walker. If he got a walker, I'm not gonna punch him in his
You
face.
gonna kick
but I'm
his
gonna
walker?
kick that walker over, bro.
And he
I'm
gonna tip
petty,
over.
man. I don't know why y'all don't understand it. I'm petty, bro. I do petty stuff all the time.
I can understand that, but I
Like,
mean,
quit
Hey,
playing
he
with
is
me.
petty. I've
Quit
heard
playing with me.
stories.
If you disrespect
He's
me,
petty.
if you disrespect me, is pettiness is coming afterwards. And I'm sorry, it is what it is. But and this is why. I am a respectful person. I show everybody respect. I don't try to ruffle no feathers or nothing. I'm hot. How you doing? Hey, how's things going with you? All of it, except for with you. That's different.
Just
though.
know
I
that
ain't
if,
first, you know.
That's
just
different,
know
though.
that if you upset Johnny, you got a Yelp review
Yeah, that's
coming.
what I'm saying. Like,
He's a Yelper.
I'm not a disrespectful person. So once you cross that line and get disrespectful with me, I don't care who you
No
is,
holds
whatever,
barred.
because you thought it was straight. You thought
Yeah.
it was cool.
Yeah, no holds barred. So when I disrespect,
I'm not playing those
to be
games.
honest, when I disrespect you, don't don't look at me crazy.
Exactly. Like, so just because my disrespect is not the same as yours,
Yeah.
it don't look the same as
I don't
yours,
care.
it's all just disrespect.
I don't care what your stature is. I don't care who you are. If you disrespect me, don't expect respect from me.
And that's
So
how
can
I
I
you-
just don't know if I'm punching a 77-year-old
him, Ken?
man. Though.
No, I'm not gonna punch him.
You don't
because
know
I
how
know
old this man is though. But if he got in his right, if he's got enough mind to call me out my name and this and that,
So-
and third,
so for
we
me, though,
here.
he don't want this.
Even if he's
225.
like 30-ish, though, it's like, yo,
he don't know this 225.
whatever you say, like, you really feel that way? Yeah, I feel that way. All right, well, let's sell it. You know, I ain't gonna just haul
So
off
you
and
gonna
punch
ask
you.
him for the
Yeah,
fade?
like, let's sell it. Like, if you want to stand on that shit, then let's stand on it and see
Nah,
who's
it
standing.
ain't even. I don't. Obviously,
But I'm not just out here like,
So me
say this,
personally,
bap, sucker punch
So
you.
you like that dude? Like you get stolen on, you like hit me like that again?
No,
I'm
because
not that guy. I'm
no,
like, soon
because
as you cross
first
the
off,
line-
like somebody punch you, you got the right to do whatever you want. He can call you
Yeah.
12 N-words in a row, but if you still punch him, you still going to jail.
that's cool.
You know what
Don't-
I'm saying?
don't
That's
cast the
that's a
first
little
stone.
charge.
That's a little charge, but this man died. That's a 30-year charge now.
Hey,
I
he
would've
should-
just-
I'd be like, he should have.
So now you're gonna be that guy telling your kids like he called me the N-word.
I would have just
Nah, like
jazzed
I
him, bro.
said, though.
Just out
Like
the
I
front door.
said though, like that's a terrible outcome in this situation. This 77-year-old man should have watched his mouth. Period.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
don't
can't,
want
you
bad-
can't tell your kids
you don't
that
want
behind
bad
no
stuff
damn
to happen
glass.
to you. You don't want bad stuff to happen to you. Don't do bad stuff.
This is literally when keeping it real goes wrong.
It happens. Hey, it happens.
Place
But
to begin
watch
to
your
stupid
mouth,
prizes.
bro. Huh?
Place to begin get stupid prizes.
Watch your
Well,
mouth.
who was stupid in this case?
Stupid is and stupid
I have
does.
to be the guy that was talking that shit. I don't know.
I like
I think
in the-
I think they was both
in the
stupid.
grand scheme of things, this dude probably only do like 7 on a manslaughter charge. And
They talking about 30.
yeah, 30. Yeah, they gonna say that. Well, he probably do 7
This
on
is
a
a black man, Johnny.
manslaughter charge. I understand that.
Okay.
He
Roll
might
it-
do
roll it
15.
down. Roll it down to
he
him.
might do 15.
He not
on a
understanding the
manslaughter.
circumstances against this man.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, bro, you kind of said this a lot of episodes, like episode 13 or something like that. I don't play around with people disrespecting me. You're not gonna do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you 100. You're not gonna disrespect me.
So I said last week, it's certain shit you can't say out loud, or it's like right now, let's go. But at the same time, you gotta get to the let's go part. Like, you just can't punch the guy.
How
Like,
long is your fuse? Is what you're saying?
Not
pretty
even
much.
that, but it's like, look, if somebody's that angry that they want to say that, then
Bro,
all you
he
gotta
asked
really say
him.
is like, all right, well, let's run them.
So you're
Well, he
punching.
basically
you're-
said that, like, yo, say it again, and you know where we at, because that's what.
Well, say
that
it again, we ain't really legal. You know what I'm saying?
He
It's like,
said
yo,
that, though.
well, if you feel that way, square up. Now, if he hold his hands up, now that's a fight. We
Hey.
can do
Sticks
that.
and stones, bro.
Nah, it ain't no sticks and stones. It ain't no sticks and stones. It's a respect thing. I'm gonna respect you as a man. I expect the same. Once you cross that line, it ain't no. This respect's out the window. At
Listen,
this
Mr.
point.
Twisted T over here.
Nah, I'm just saying. Watch
I
your
mean-
mouth.
I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I'm punching a 77-year-old guy.
I'm like, say he punched this dude, he fold him up. Dude, wake up 20 minutes, go home.
He
I go
folded
back
him up
on my
alright.
way. Nothing happened. Dude don't die. Are we even talking about this now?
No,
That's
but
the
he
risk you
died,
taking
though.
for laying him out.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
But the
it
guy
happens,
died,
bro.
though. That's why we
It
talking about
happens,
because he
bro.
died.
Watch your mouth.
But like
Like,
one
if you
split
want to
decision
continue
changed
to
this dude's
live,
life.
if you want to see 78, I suggest you watch your mouth.
That's like if you want to see your kids graduate,
So
don't
you're a
punch
murderer.
nobody.
Bro, if you want to see 78, watch your mouth.
So if you this guy and they get you talking about 7, which is crazy. Like,
Probably
he,
like 12.
nah, bro. Like you act like
Probably like
bro,
12.
So no, if they get this guy 15 to 20, this guy, like if that's you gonna be in jail telling your kids like he should have watched his mouth.
You're going to be in jail telling your kids, like, yo, I made a mistake. But at the same time, I'm not, at this point, this dude crossed the line. You need to, hey, watch your mouth, bro.
That's a tough one, man. I think it's tough because the dude died.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
So like
If the dude didn't die,
Because
there'd
if
be
you
no
just still on
story.
him,
even
like I
if the
said,
dude didn't die, the fact that he's 77, like you can get a lot more time for hitting an old person than a young person.
I'm be like, so
Yeah.
how about this old person watch his mouth?
Oh, but when you say that in court, they're gonna say, "Here's the book. Show me what law says he can't say that."
So have you ever seen
Nah.
those videos of the female caretaker in the nursing home taking care of the old white woman and the white woman's just spitting on her? What are you gonna do in that instance? You gonna mollywop her too?
No, you can't. That's
You
your
can't
job.
do that. You going to jail.
Nigga, his job was to serve him coffee and still mollywop this old dude.
No, but I mean, like, at the nursing home, you a caretaker. And
But
you
you're
know,
talking about respect. You
No,
went from
bro,
you went
that's-
from being called a nigga to being spit on.
bro, that's different. That's different.
You got
In
spit
a nursing
on.
home, they don't really.
Yeah,
you
they in a
imagine
nursing
that they
home
don't
for
know
a
what
reason.
They doing.
She spit on her and called her a nigga.
They in a nursing home for a reason. If
I'm
I
on
see
her
you out in the
neck.
street,
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying, bro. It was like horrible.
Hey, you crossing the line. I don't
It
care
was
who you
horrible.
no way.
It was horrible.
You cannot beat up somebody in a nursing home when you work there because they say something.
So this man clearly needed to be in a nursing home, and Johnny said he gonna beat him up.
So if this guy was in a nursing home, that's one thing. But the fact that he's out walking around and Dunkin' Donuts every day, coming
Getting
there,
a coffee.
I assume he has all his faculties. So now, he's not in a nursing home.
He might not.
I mean, you can't beat up nobody in a nursing home, man. What's wrong with you? Like,
Oh,
what
the
fuck?
nursing home is just out of the question. But Dunkin' Donuts
Well,
is fine.
because it's like,
Dunkin'
look,
Donuts is a fair square, bro.
oh my God.
And Quick Trip is a safe place.
If you put your mom's in a nursing home because she's getting old and she can't really care for herself, and then you find out somebody done jumped on your mama and shit because something she said, you like, yo, she's 77. She don't know what the fuck she said. You're going to have a problem. Now you got to pull her to the nursing home. Heavy.
But at the same time,
the
after
fuck,
I
man?
knock this old man out, I'm gonna expect his kids to come want some, and I got the fade for them too.
You ain't got nothing because you in jail.
But say he didn't die.
He died.
No, say he didn't die though. I would expect his kids to come back like, yo, you gave my pops that business. Now me and you gotta go. I'm gonna get him the fade too.
So I would think, like, you know what?
Fucking
If I'm this
Punisher
guy, I'm
over here.
27. When you was 27, you at your prime.
At 27, you really couldn't have said that to me though.
But I'm saying 27, you at your prime. You
My
know,
nigga had a head full of hair
That's
and a
what I'm
fist full of
saying.
fury.
27, you couldn't have. Hey, I gotta feel like, yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. At 27, you really couldn't have got that off. I feel like I'm a lot more chill now than I was at 27.
I don't like at 27. You
At
know, you at your
27
prime.
At 27, it was just me. I ain't had nothing to lose.
No.
It wasn't no tell my kids. It's just me.
This wasn't even a fair one.
It is a fair one.
It wasn't even a fair
It
one.
is a fair one.
Bro.
If you feel like you can tell me what you want.
This man was 50
you feel
years
like
younger,
you can talk
bro.
to me however you want. It
That's
is
like a
fair one.
2-year-old. Like you out
Nah,
here jumping
nope.
on a 2-year-old.
A
Talking about
2-year-old ain't gonna call you no nigga, man.
they say whatever they heard their mom and daddy
no,
say.
they not. Journey will not do that. I can guarantee you that.
Bro, if a 2-year-old hear their mom and daddy say it
Nope.
every day, they gonna go out there and
Nope.
say it too.
She will not.
2-year-old call you a fuck nigga. What you gonna do?
Punter.
All right.
Hey, it's equal opportunities around
Johnny
here for
whooping everybody
everybody.
ass. Everybody can get it.
All right, yo, we got to keep it going.
All right, man. You know what time it is, Chris. It's your
64
time.
to
Oh,
an
wait
8.
a minute. Is
Wait,
it Christmas?
hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
What
what
time
time,
is
it is.
We bringing something new this week.
We look. We gotta bring the energy in from the beginning to the outro. Cue that thing.
What time is it, Chris?
I can't hear it, but I can imagine it right now.
Imagine it.
I like it 'cause you off beat.
Yeah, my bad.
Sports Rundown, ladies and gentlemen, starring Chris Riley.
Let's get it.
Let's
And
get
your
it.
host for the Sports Rundown, Chris Riley.
We dropping governments?
Oh, I did, didn't I?
You did say it's gonna be man. Hey, beep that out.
Nah.
Nah, they know who Chris is.
Phone number is 816. Nah.
Dang.
I was like, you crossed the line. Bro.
All right, we're going to start Chris Sports Rundown.
Now this Chris Sports fan.
You get it through the track.
let's
Here
go.
we go.
Capital letters on that Chris, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Chris.
Let's keep the energy up.
Rundown. Okay. Kobe Bean Bryant, Hall of Fame.
Do, 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 do. Hey, shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Kobe Bean.
Sarah, camera woman. I need you to shoot out. All right, never mind.
No, you want her to pan out to
Yeah,
your
pan
jersey,
out to
bro?
the
Hell
bean,
no.
bro. Nobody knows,
Hell
bro. Pan to
no.
the bean,
Everybody knows
bro.
Kobe.
Let's
Hell
go. No,
no.
but they don't know my.
They don't know he
Kobe.
got the jersey.
They don't
set
They don't
up.
know he was
that's
ball
my
hogging like
guy.
Kobe.
They
So
don't know
what?
that that's my guy right there.
Kobe, Garnett, Duncan, good class.
Yeah.
Chris Bosh.
Great.
Next
No,
year.
next
That's
year.
Next year.
Next year.
Oh, that's next year.
2021. Chris Bosh. Somebody else was 2021.
Chris Bosh, Paul Pierce,
Paul
Chris
Pierce,
Webber,
that's who I
and
saw.
Ben Wallace was the main line. And Adelman from Houston got in. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Adelman.
The coach?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Rick Adelman. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do y'all think though about this year's class?
This clear class,
Great.
I mean, it was great. You know, like
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
like-
you just really look at the headliners, really. That's all I really like. Okay,
The top three though that
Yeah.
got in, like you totally expect them to be in there. Like
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. Like, is that
no,
really a
no problems with any of that.
yeah?
Well, it was a WNBA lady that got in there too.
I think it was Swing Cash.
No.
Swing Cash.
I thought it was Catchings or something like
Oh,
that.
Tamika Catchings. There you go.
Tamika?
I think so.
Tamika
Maybe.
Catchings.
Oh, she's a baller though.
My bad. No, I didn't mean to disrespect.
That
nobody.
was Tennessee.
Yeah.
She couldn't hear.
What?
You ain't got to hear to shoot that rock.
That's new to me.
I think Tamika Catchings was deaf.
Nah, bro.
In
Or
one ear?
no.
You just made her deaf?
Nah,
No.
bro.
What was the
Come on.
girl? No. I'm wrong.
Wow. You just made this
No.
woman deaf.
I think she was. It was either her or Rashad McCants' sister
Toya
was
10
deaf.
gonna be
Probably
on
Rashad
your
McCann. That
ass.
sounds more familiar.
Somebody was
You
deaf
know,
though.
hey, you know who coming for you?
I don't care.
Toya 10 on your ass.
She already jumped on me.
Somebody was deaf, bro.
Death, not death.
Deaf.
I liked it this
I
class.
hate when niggas say the wrong words. You deaf? Like I was messing with my wife earlier, and instead of saying truce, I said truced. She thought that was funny.
Y'all ratchet.
Like a nigga said concrete.
What'd you think about this Hall of Fame class?
Vanessa Bryant, she gave another emotional speech.
She did.
I didn't watch it,
But
but
Jordan was kind of standing there.
Bro, is Jordan just a crier?
Jordan's
yeah,
a crier.
It's emotional though.
Yeah.
that was his little brother for real, bro.
Yeah.
I know that, but I
The
feel
tape-
like every
the-
time I see him give a speech, he's crying now.
Oh, so he's trying to duplicate the Jordan cry.
Is that
face
just something that
over and
happens with
over
old
again?
age? Well, I mean, it looked at the exact same. the
Is there
Jordan
something wrong with
face.
crying?
No, it's
When's
not.
the last time you cried?
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like every time I see this guy now, he's crying. It seems like I don't be knowing
man. It was
why.
his boy, man. He just released the last text and shit. This shit's still fresh in a lot of people's hearts.
I mean, it was all good. They gave good speeches. Tim Duncan, Garnett gave a good speech.
My
Those were the
boy-
only three I really wanted to
Tim
watch.
Duncan's still weird.
My boy Tim Duncan, looks
Duncan,
like
though,
he just hangs out on the beach.
Don't lie
and smokes
though.
weed.
He looked the most fashionable that he's looked over the
Bro,
last 20
I was gonna
years.
say that. Like, did he get a tailor all of a
Over the
sudden?
last 20 years,
He
he
looked
looked the
good.
most fashionable he's ever looked.
And he's still with his wife.
I thought they got a divorce. I think that might be a new
Yeah,
wife.
Okay,
yeah, that's a new
sorry.
one, bro. He
I
left
think
that
they got a
old
new
one.
wife. I think he got a new wife.
These rich people divorcing and remarrying real quick.
Hey, knock him up too. They ain't playing.
Yeah, I don't care.
Man.
Ain't no wife knocked up.
He had a little that baby.
Wait,
she
let me
had
ask you
on her.
this: like, could Tim Duncan be in the GOAT conversation?
A lot of people
No.
have him in the GOAT
Why
conversation.
not?
I mean, he got what, 5 championships?
Five
rings,
championships.
like 4 MVPs or 4 Finals MVPs.
Should be no question.
That's what I thought.
Nah.
A lot of people put him up there.
I kind of do.
It's no question.
I don't argue that.
As a power forward,
I don't argue.
I mean, he's
that.
already the greatest power forward. I don't think that's debatable.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I guess the tiers are GOAT. So obviously, I do like Jordan, and then you got.
But
the
I
tiers
mean-
up under it.
I do errors, man.
LeBron
Yeah.
can play all 5 positions.
He cannot, bro.
Come on, all right.
So
Stop saying that. Go next. You about to make me angry.
Your brother wants to know why you have so much LBJ hate.
I don't. But when people say dumb stuff like LeBron can play all 5 positions,
he has, though.
he could never guard Tim Duncan in his life.
He could.
He could never guard KG in his prime. He could never guard Dwight in his prime.
Could any of them guard him?
They're not saying I can play 5 positions though. That's the difference.
But that's the point,
Like
though.
if you take
If I'm
any
guarding
top
you,
3 to
you gotta
5 big
guard me.
man, no, you don't.
You do.
No, you don't. If you take any top 3 to 5 big man in the
LeBron's
league,
not
LeBron
doing
could never
anything
guard
with
him.
Shaq.
So, but that's a problem, though. If I'm guarding you on this end and we running back, you're gonna get your man on the other side of the court. No, you're gonna run with me.
No, that's not how it works.
So
You
usually
know
that's
What
that.
how
y'all
it plays
doing?
off,
So y'all
though.
trading bucket for bucket?
You ain't even trading bucket for bucket because Shaq's gonna dunk and LeBron's gonna brick the damn jumper.
I'm just asking. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Nah,
here.
man, get out here with that 5 position stuff. He a great player, but not 5 positions. 3.5. 3 and a possible.
Period of
3 and a P, man.
All right, so Steph Curry wins the scoring title.
Hey, he's
Animal.
been playing out of his
Monster.
mind.
Animal.
MVP.
I think they said he might win too.
I think so.
I think they said he might win.
Doesn't matter if he wins.
Huh?
If he goes out, it doesn't matter if
Hey.
he goes out of this first play in.
He's definitely going out
look,
the first way. He's not gonna.
He
go
might
out.
lose
He's
the
gonna get
first one,
another
but he can win the
chance.
second one.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
gonna
I
get
forgot
another
about that.
chance.
I don't know when they vote on the MVP and stuff.
It's after the season.
It's after the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, so if he go out in the play-ins, yeah, he ain't getting MVP. You got to at least get to the real dance.
He'll make it to the playoffs though. I think they'll lose to the Lakers, but they'll beat whoever they meet after that.
who's the other two playing?
Memphis and somebody else.
God damn, who was it?
Sports rundown. Can you pull that up for us,
Oh,
please?
sorry.
You over here doing?
No, I
looking
got
for
it
it
right here.
Doing other bull.
I got it right here.
I had
man.
some stats I was pulling up.
It was
Memphis Spurs.
Memphis and Spurs.
I think he can beat one of them. I think
He can beat
he'll
both.
I got
lose.
Memphis beating the Spurs and then the Warriors beating the
Either
Memphis.
way, I feel like the Warriors can beat whoever makes it into that
So
game.
I feel like the Lakers are, even if they lose to the Warriors, they can still go on and win the whole thing. But would you be shocked if they lost to the Warriors?
Yes.
Yes.
No, for one game though.
One game.
In a series, obviously.
No,
No,
one game.
I'd be
game.
shocked if they lost against the Warriors.
One
I'd
game.
kind of be shocked too, because even though it's one game, this is like a game. Like
They
this
don't
ain't
have-
one you play with.
Bro, it's
The Warriors
literally
don't have
Steph
anything
Curry versus LeBron, AD, Schroeder, like the whole healthy Lakers team.
They don't have
Hey,
answers for
and I
everything.
would
give
be
advantage
shocked.
to Steph.
I do not.
Advantage
I
to
do not. They can't
You
do
let
anything.
about that.
you
They
let
can't do
Steph go
anything.
50. That's it.
They can't
Bro,
do
if you
anything.
let Steph get 50, they gonna lose.
they let Steph get 50, they'll lose.
Yes.
They gonna lose that easy.
But they can't do anything
No,
with LeBron.
they're not
They
gonna
can't-
lose.
If Steph get 50, they gonna lose
they
by
might
7
lose.
to 10.
No, they're not gonna lose.
If Steph hit 50, they might lose.
It's over.
But I don't think Steph's gonna hit 50.
The rest of the
against
team
Lakers.
can't
The
put up
Lakers play
another
good defense.
70.
Bro, the rest of his
You'd be
team can get you
surprised.
70.
No,
I
not
watched-
that,
I
not
watched-
that team against the Lakers.
I
Bro,
watched
yeah,
some Golden
they gonna
State
get 'em
games.
70.
They can shoot.
Yeah.
Them boys can shoot.
We have to
Outside of
It's-
Draymond
what
and
is it,
Looney,
Wednesday?
them boys can shoot.
Now you be better off trying to let
Wednesday.
Wiggins get to 50. Now that's your recipe. Go let Wiggins hit you for 50 and just get Steph. Because he gonna have to get them all in the paint. He gonna be shooting all damn night.
Because LeBron's probably gonna guard Steph.
No, yeah.
No,
No.
He
no
don't want
way.
them
Why
problems.
not?
LeBron can't hold Steph.
Not even close. Cook his ass.
LeBron's not fast enough to hold Steph, bro. I don't,
Schroeder.
that stuff
So
be
Schroeder,
crazy.
Schroeder's gonna get ate up by Curry.
Nah, dude.
He ain't gonna get 8 up, but he ain't gonna shut him down either.
Dude,
can
it
play
doesn't matter.
defense.
It doesn't matter who holds Steph.
He gonna get his
It's- it
buckets.
matters. What matters is it's not the one-on-one matchup. It's how you help. They're gonna run a bunch of screens. Draymond's gonna set a bunch of screens. Looney's gonna set a bunch of screens. It's what you do after post screen. You're gonna let Steph Curry shoot a bunch of wide open threes. You're probably gonna lose. You run them off the 3-point line, make somebody else beat you. You're probably gonna win. Simple basketball, really.
We'll see on Wednesday.
So we'll see what happens.
I mean, they could still lose running him off, but I'd rather lose with like
Nah,
Jordan
I don't think
Poole
they can
and-
lose running them off though. If you stop Steph Curry from going crazy from 3-point, you'll
you
probably
kinda,
beat them.
it's kind of hard to when he can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, but
But
you
that,
just
that
have to-
three
you
is
have to-
like it's contagious.
It's not making them shoot. It's not letting them shoot threes. It's making them take tough threes.
Yeah.
like you letting them come off a
Contested.
screen.
Bro.
There's nobody there. He's
He
gonna
was
hit that.
he was binging
What
that
is
thing
a
from the
tough three for
chase.
Steph Curry?
He
Dude,
was
he's
binging
not-
that thing from the chase
Put-
sign all night.
Dude, Draymond set a screen and Anthony Davis is out there picking up on the screen. If he's up in Steph Curry's first face, that's a tough three.
Bro,
If
he
he
gonna
make
cook
it,
Davis.
if he make it, you live with it. But that's a tough shot. It's simple basketball, man.
All right, we'll
He
see.
gonna cook Davis at the 3-point line.
We'll see. We'll see Wednesday.
Yeah, they go. This Warriors gonna lose by like 15. unless like Jordan Poole or somebody else is like really dead out that night, they out of there and they going.
But then, like I said, I think they'll lose to the Lakers. Lakers will be the guaranteed 7th seed, and then they'll beat whoever's in those last games, and they'll get the 8th seed. And then you get.
then they'll go and
Utah
beat the fucking Jazz.
They
in the
might
first
beat the
round.
Jazz, bro.
Yeah.
They might
They gonna go beat the Jazz.
bro.
Watch.
And
So,
then it'll be Suns and Lakers, which is a good matchup for the Lakers.
they gonna walk through that.
Who you see giving the Lakers a hard time?
Nobody.
Nah, the West.
Not if they healthy.
They got the West.
So you got
I don't know. Like
Lakers
they
Nets?
seem to have a problem with Jokic.
They
Like
did
he
last
gave
year.
Anthony Davis that business last year.
They ain't have a problem. They beat them 4-1.
They did, but they had a problem.
So
there
you
was
got-
no problem.
and
you
without
got-
Murray this time.
I
They
think
don't have
better with
Murray, do
Porter.
they?
Like if you just let Porter keep trying to score, I think you're better off.
It's no problem.
You got Lakers Nets.
I don't even know, man. I don't know where my boy Kyrie Mon is at right now. This boy, this guy, man. I don't know. I would love to see that. That would be like ideal. I would love. Okay, ideal playoffs with me for me would be Lakers, Clippers, Western Conference Finals, and then Lakers, Nets.
Mm.
That would be ideal for me. But I don't know.
I just want to see him beat in the finals.
Yeah, I don't really. That's your guy. I don't really care about him.
I feel like you get him on the big stage. I want to see what he do on the big stage.
I just want to see like Kevin Durant, LeBron again, and a little bit more fairer teams this time.
I don't know. I already know what Kevin Durant gonna do.
That team's still
It's a little
Pretty
bit more
stacked.
fair. It's still stacked.
it's
But it's a
there's
little bit
there's-
more
There's
fair.
a bigger slope in the
I'm like,
in
you
the-
go
in the
LeBron,
talent.
KD,
Yeah.
you go
That's a wash.
It's not, but okay.
whatever. But then you go Harden, Anthony Davis,
Mm-hmm.
And
Harden's
then,
going to guard Anthony
No,
Davis?
no,
he's
he's
just
not.
saying
I'm just
player for
saying
player.
just player
Oh,
for
you talking about
player.
player for player?
Like best player,
production.
second player, third player.
Okay.
And then you go Kyrie Schroeder. That's where the takeoff starts. Drummond. However you want to
That's
look
the
at
thing,
it.
though. The Lakers go big. The Nets can't go big.
The
They
Nets,
can.
No, they can't.
That's
They
that
can
was
put
my.
in DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin.
Okay, DeAndre Jordan, really? Blake
I mean,
Griffin,
you're going to put
really?
in Drummond. What's Drummond
That
going to
was
do?
my
Get your
thing
rebounds
against
like
the
Jordan.
He's way
the
better than
Warriors.
either one
I
of
just
those.
feel like the teams are a little bit closer than those Warrior teams that LeBron was.
I
going
don't think
up
it matters how close the teams are. Like, Durant's still going to cook you.
Yeah, but
That's the problem right there.
who gonna guard AD? Exactly.
Nobody. Like,
Blake
he'll
Griffin.
guard himself. The fucking chair, the scorer's table.
They're probably going to put Blake Griffin on AD.
Okay, good luck.
We'll see what
I mean,
happens.
all you really got to do is make him take jumps.
We gotta get there. We gotta get there.
That's
Blake
what I'm
Griffin
saying.
coming
We
off
gotta
the
get there.
bench.
This is an ideal game, like
'Cause the Blazers
like
can
we're
take it
having
off.
this conversation right now because you guys can sit here and visualize that. Like, yo, this would be crazy.
It could
I
be
would
the
rather
Blazers in
see the
finals. You never
Sixers
know.
and the Lakers.
I don't think that's a series.
That's
I think
a big-
the
I do,
Lakers-
because I just
That's a
want to see.
better
I feel
matchup.
like the Sixers can go out there and D up the Lakers' best
Dude,
players.
Sixers.
and I want to see what happens.
Sixers, Lakers. I say the Lakers 4-1 now.
I don't see that.
I do.
I don't see that.
4-1 now.
Because I feel like Embiid's good in the paint, and they got Tobias Harris, and then they got Ben Simmons, who I think is like one of the best defensive players in the league.
4-1 now.
No,
They not ready for that.
I got
But you
Blazers,
got Simmons
Lakers,
on
Western Conference
LeBron?
Finals.
yeah,
Huh?
Still,
What do you say?
you got Simmons playing LeBron.
I would. Why not? Like, he's my best defender. Why wouldn't I put him on your best playmaker?
I don't think Simmons is shutting down LeBron.
You ain't nobody's gonna shut. Nobody in the
yeah,
history of
that's
basketball is ever gonna shut down LeBron.
That's true.
You just gotta make him work hard.
Until he's 40.
Well, I mean, he's close now. So if you make him work hard and he goes sit down a little bit more, then I won.
No, he drink that Pedialyte and come back in there and whoop your ass.
I ain't seeing it. 4-1.
Nah.
If Philly see my Lakers in the finals, just know 4-1.
So
and
I would
crush
be
all your
more.
little dreams.
I would think they would get the Nets 4-1 because the Nets don't play no fucking defense.
That's the thing too.
I
Like
don't
I see
know.
the Lakers obviously running through it, but it's all about beating themselves with the health. Obviously, AD lingering injuries.
Stay away
LeBron,
from tables.
I think that shit's over.
Ankle.
LeBron just went out the other day,
He was
didn't
playing
he?
fine
Yeah, he hurt his
yesterday,
ankle
though.
again at the end of the game.
That shit's over. Watch.
I'm like, why didn't you take
Bro,
him out?
mark
shit's-
it down.
that
Michael
shit's-
Porter Jr. gonna take him
That
out.
shit's over. Once the playoffs start, LeBron does not feel anything. He's gonna play through whatever he's got. He's gonna bust ass.
I got Denver beating them 4-3.
I got Blazers, Lakers, Western
Are the
Conference
Blazers in
Finals.
the playoffs?
Yeah, 6 seed.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
8 season in a row.
We got to talk
In the
about the Knicks
playoffs.
too.
Oh
The
shit,
Knicks-
the
Knicks,
Knicks making
Up
Knicks-
to the 4 seed.
Knicks, Nets finals,
Nah.
Western Conference Finals?
Eastern Conference finals.
Knicks going out in the first round.
Okay.
Knicks going out in the first round, I guarantee.
Knicks going out in the first one. Who they playing?
Don't matter to me.
That's cool.
So what else you got?
That's it. Just
That's
NBA. Really is the only thing going on right now. The rookies going to camp for NFL, but that's about it.
Fuck them rookies.
I got nothing on that.
Yeah.
That's how
I mean, the schedules came out. Looked like my Chiefs might go
Yeah.
17-0.
I'm going to a couple games, you know.
I'm going to a game this year. I'm going
Me
out
and
of
my
Tennessee
guy.
one time.
Go.
Me and old double cup.
I can't believe y'all just traitorous fans, bro. Like, been in Kansas City y'all whole life and just traitors. It's strange to me.
I'm not a traitor.
That is, bro. That's kind of why I don't trust y'all, be honest.
Knicks.
I'm not a traitor.
Call it what you want, man. Take us out here. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm upset.
I gotta finish the sports rundown. Y'all not gonna give it up for my boy Jermaine Cole?
No.
My nigga scored 3
3
points,
points?
bro.
3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 17 minutes.
3 points?
3 points?
Fire album, though.
Oh.
That
Classic.
shows
Album was
but
dope.
That shows you.
Classic.
That shows you. It's hard in the NBA. He did it in the Rwandan league.
I'm better than him. I'm
No,
going to go out there and
I
say,
think J Cole give you buckets.
J. Cole, no.
Jermaine,
Put him on the ground.
no, I think Jermaine.
I
give
put
you
him on the
buckets.
ground. Get out of here.
I think he give you buckets.
No.
I don't
He
know.
going to get 3 over there, bro. What you?
I think he just ain't learned the language yet.
J. Cole can't fuck with a picture of me.
He
man.
put a meme about learning the plays. But
It's
that,
basketball, bro.
Live
That
your
album-
dreams,
get over.
bro.
that
Live
album
your
was
dreams.
fire, though.
The album is fire.
He think he
the
Master
album was
P.
fire.
Classic.
The album is fire.
No skips.
It was great.
I'm going to listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah,
It was great.
I like it a lot.
And I liked Migos' new single. They got a hit. You heard it here first.
I trust you.
Not a super big Eat Migos fan.
I'm not either, but I like that song.
Okay.
Straightening in.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Straightening in.
Straightening it?
And then,
Yeah. I think
Okay.
so.
is that NIN or what are they doing with that?
Just a-
That's what they say.
a few
Straightening in.
ends?
Yeah.
How do I search that? Straightening and
Just put in Migos. It pop up.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Touche.
I like it because it reminds me of my boy setting the record straight.
Oh, I got some good news.
Okay.
8 weeks to Cancun.
Woo.
That is true.
Damn, I wish I hit the
Episode
applause
52.
button.
I don't. We're not gonna do that.
Had my Weird Ones podcast. Swim trunks out there.
Oh, shit.
8 episodes. That 8th episode though. Make sure y'all check in. Y'all gonna be able to hear the waves. It's gonna be lit.
Chris gonna be lit.
Definitely.
That might be
Triple
our
cups.
first drunk, 100% drunk podcast.
Why can't we
Probably.
do a triple cup on that?
You might be.
Do
you
it
might
got
have a
two
triple
hands.
cup.
You know what I was gonna say? You guys were talking about you thought you was the only ones with double cups, but I'm like, this is like the double cup era. Like everybody's a Lil Wayne fan, and Lil Wayne was like the double
No,
cup
not
guy.
you guys.
That's
thought
like-
you
Not
were
me.
the only
I wasn't
one.
out here
had
just
a
drinking
single
people's
cup,
fucking
bro.
drink.
It's
No,
a difference.
but when he said that, I was like, look,
It's a
these are a
difference.
bunch of Lil Wayne fans running around with the double cups.
I
He
had
had
a
the
single
double
cup.
styrofoam cups.
Is it a double cup?
It's a double red cup.
First
it's
off,
a difference.
You can tell Chris is new to drinking because a professional drinker,
Don't
we
put
don't
his
just
drink
set our
down?
cups down and walk off.
It's true.
That's rookie
true.
shit.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
rookie
true.
shit.
Use an alcoholic thought.
He out here asking to get date rape, basically.
Yep.
Basically,
He like, right here,
Drop it in.
not me.
Bill Cosby.
Allegedly.
Facts.
Is that video still running?
Barely.
All right, take us out of here before we
Shout
run out
out,
of time.
shout out to the alien gang.
Gang, gang.
Is that your sign?
What the
He
fuck
said
is
that's the
that?
sign.
We on
That's the
fucking
sign?
YouTube. Y'all doing this? What is this?
What is this? This an alien?
He said it's
the
like,
alien
hey, what did you
gang.
say earlier?
It's
It's
like
like
a
spaceship,
UFO.
UFOs going around.
Shout out to the alien gang.
Oh, man.
Appreciate y'all subscribing.
Rory and Mala, y'all accepting applications?
Tell
Hey,
one
real
friend
talk,
this
though,
week.
Real
Yes,
talk.
tell a friend.
Tell a friend for real this week. Tell a friend.
One
for
friend.
Real.
That's all I ask.
If you enjoy our show, tell a friend
We trying to get this People's Choice
and
Award.
subscribe.
All right, and before we go, I just want to say, man, life,
It's a series of
Days.
moments.
life, days, time is not guaranteed, man. So spend time with your loved ones, man. Let them know that you care about them before it's gone, man.
I love y'all, man.
We got to get that like,
Hey.
a mystical sound for him.
I don't want to be like shitting on parade, but like, isn't time the only guaranteed thing?
No, it's not. Days are not guaranteed,
Like,
bro.
your time ain't guaranteed, but time is guaranteed.
Yeah. No, I'm speaking of your time.
I'm eternal.
Okay.
Hey, man, take me up out of here if I slap this nigga. man.
What in the fuck is
Close it
going
on.
on here?
I've been drinking Crown. I'm eternal, baby.
Liquid courage, ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
Well, on that note, tell
look
a
at this
friend.
dude.
You see the voice? I heard the voice.
You hear the voice, you made the right choice. And we're about of this thing.
This guy
It's
won.
a midnight
man.
love hour.
Come on, man.
Tell your cousins too. Boom out of here.
1.